quickest one. I think I can outwalk. Oh, my stamina's low. Come on, keep going, 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 keep going. Stop slowing down. Oh my god. Welcome back, friends, to another episode of Lies of P. If I said Bloodborne in a previous episode, that's on me. I did not mean to rhyme. I seriously did not. We're going back to the culprit. In the last episode, we got lost. Essentially, we just got lost. Fought a furnace golem, one of the tougher enemies this game has to offer, as well as lower the poison in the swamp area. I don't know if this includes this area. No, it does not. We already did that section, so I don't really bother with that. But the main one that we wanted to worry about was the one with our upcoming enemy, the Iron Golem. I call him the Iron Golem. I don't think that's his official name. It's called the Puppet of the Future. Oh, actually, we have enough to level up, so I'm going to do that real quick, since this fight could be a little bit challenging. I would say not as difficult as Scrapped Watchmen, but a little bit more difficult than the Mad Donkey. Oh yeah, we're doing that. Ah, that sweet, sweet capacity. Now that we got that up all to 15s and stuff, I'm sitting very pretty. I can't wait to get the ability to use those rare souls we've collected. We have 2 of them burning a hole in our inventory. I'm so excited to get to that point. I am so excited. Oh, you know what? A few episodes ago, I don't think it was last episode, the episode before that, we got a new amulet. Let's check that out real quick. Swordsmanship Master's Amulet, or Sword... No, I said that right. Reduces weapon durability consumption. It's good. I'm going to be sticking with the 2 ones we have equipped, because personally, I'd rather have more HP, and I'd rather do more damage to puppets in general, rather than a gimmick that could frankly be countered with a mechanic that we've had since episode 1. So, really, it's decent. Just not my preferred choice when it comes to an amulet. My opinion, I know. Puppet of the Future is our next target. I like a lot of these things, Wrecking Ball guys or Iron Giants, because they're gigantic. Despite the gigantic size and a good HP bar, these guys are honestly kind of pushovers when it comes down to it. Watch out for their attacks, really, and their stomping. Realistically, as long as you just dodge their stomping and their big Wrecking Ball attacks like that, you're good to go. If you... Yeah, see, the damage output is insane. If you came down here earlier, you would have a harder time because of the corruption around the swamp. Let's charge her now. Honestly, best strategy, stay by the feet. If you get too far, its Wrecking Balls come into play, and that can be a bit of a pain to deal with. Really, this boss is just like a gigantic sponge at your ass. Hits like a semi-truck or a Wrecking Ball. Yeah, this is one of its attacks. I'm trying to be careful here because I'm pretty sure it has to attack with those Wrecking Balls, so you just want to be really by its charge attack. Back away and charge attack. Man, I'm doing it. You know, I'm not going to jinx it. Yeah, that's why I'm not jinxing it. A lot of stuff worth in a chunk. Yeah, that thing goes down like a truck. Okay, moving on. This is one of the enemies that do not respawn. It's an alpha boss. It's a mini boss, basically. It's a pretty cool boss fight. If you ask me, I'm just gonna be blunt here. The main boss of this area kind of sucks, in my opinion. I wish it was replaced. I wish the Puppet of the Future was the boss. Don't get me wrong, the upcoming boss, really fun fight. Ho, 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 ho. I think this is the weapon. Is this weapon I'm thinking of? No, it is not. It's. I don't actually know much about this weapon. We have Storm Slash, which is the we move forward quickly for the slash multiple times, and then Patient Slash, which we've already seen also. Gather your strength for a powerful slash attack. Yeah, this one is interesting. I like the handle for this a lot. I'll use it for a little while. Why not? Let's see. We're still very much under the threshold, so I'm very happy with this. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. What is it best in technique? Ooh, so it's a slower technique weapon. Interesting. That being said, even though we just got this and I'm very excited to test it out, I think I'm going to go back to this temporarily, because we're going to be fighting a humanoid boss, and human enemies can be staggered pretty easily in my opinion, so I'd rather have the ability to potentially stagger more. I also quickly want to head back to Hotel Krat and spend our income, so let's quickly, just like I did earlier, dash through the belt. Yeah, these guys are kind of slow. The one guy's fast, but as long as you get there faster, this is no problem. Yeah, I was afraid for nothing. Let's head back to the hotel. I don't think we're going to be fighting multiple bosses in this fight, in this episode. We're going to be fighting 2 of them, but that's it. Ah, feels good. Feels good to be back at the hotel.
I'll use my power to help.
We can get 3 levels. I'm gonna get both motivity and technique up to 11. This will increase our damage output on both fronts, just since I'm still kind of between builds. No, I'm gonna do 2 in Vigor. I'll get Vigor up to 20, and then I'll put 1 in Motivity to make Technique and Motivity do the same. I really need to decide what kind of build I want to run here, guys. I'm kind of being lazy about that, but it happens. Hey, we got quartz though, so let's go pump that into ourselves. God, that sounds so gross. Moving on. And the only place to do it is over here in Geppetto's office. I don't know if he has more dialogue.
The city of asked me.
Okay. Alright, so we have 6 options to choose from. We can have an extra Fable slot, not really necessary for me. We can have stackable window, which I could really use. We have retain guard regain, excuse me. Not really something I favor. Not really something I favor either. Honestly, a lot of these kind of suck. Increased amulet slot. I think I'm just gonna go with this one to have an extra healing. This is not bad either, but I'd rather have this. So let's go with that. Okay. Oh, we have level 2s unlocked. Yeah, because we have phase 2 unlocked now. That makes sense. So our new options in phase 2 are enhances weapon attack when durability is at maximum, which increases our attack when we have max durability. As good as this sounds, you lose durability, so basically the only attack that matters is your first hit. Maybe your second hit also. It's good if you want to get like a really powerful attack off at the beginning of a fight, But chances are, especially during a boss fight, it's not going to be as useful as it sounds. I did write down something for a later mechanic. I quickly want to check that out on my notes app. Let's see what this requires. Yeah, nothing here really stings to me, so we'll move on. Increases attack when discharged. Increase ambush stagger attack 1, which I believe is the damage you deal to an enemy that hasn't spotted you. Enhance perfect guard destruction. Increases destruction damage to enemies when you perfect guard is successful. Destruction damage is something we haven't really got into, but basically if you perfect guard an enemy with a weapon, it can potentially deal damage to the weapon and break it. This could be really good. I might go for this at some point, but not right now. Enhance wholesale recovery. I know I sound funny there, but this could be really useful. Lowers guard regain reduction. Lower damage during charge attack and Fable Arts. That one could be really good, actually. I might go for that one. Enhance attribute resistance. Yeah, that could be... these both could be really good. Survival type could be really fucking potent sometimes, man. There's 3 here that I'm really interested in. I can only pick one of them, though. So that's going to be a tough call. Ability. Lower Legion consumption in Crisis. I believe that's when you have low HP. This could be kind of good. It's just kind of situational. Reduces stamina consumption from a dash. I do that a lot. Lowers weapon durability consumption for ambush attacks. And lowers stamina consumption when discharged. Okay. Increase consumable effect. I don't think that increases healing, which if it did, I would go for it, but it doesn't, I believe. Increase special grindstone effect duration 1. That's something we don't have the ability to use, but this could be pretty good. Fable catalyst effect plus and lower ergo loss upon death. Potentially this could be really good. It's really the only one I care about out of all of these. Not situational. This one could be really good. I have to learn how to do that also. That's the problem. I think I'm gonna go with lowers damage of received during a charge attack. This could be very good for me. So I would like that very much. And then I'm gonna go with I'm going to be getting a lot of these blue ones. A lot of these blue ones are spectacular, especially in the later phases. So, green has some stuff that looks kind of good. Actually, not really, so I'm going with red then, because I don't think green or yellow is really that useful, and blue I'm already used up. Boss fights will always basically start with them knowing you're there, so ambush stagger is useless on them. I might wait. Or we just won't fully unlock this one and start work towards our second one. That way I can get a second blue one. I know that's weird, but I'm pretty sure we automatically get the effects of the ones we select, the little pips. It's just until we fill up both pips on this single option, we don't get that ability. We do get the other abilities though. So we will have the lowers damage during a charge and Fable Arts. Yeah, I really don't like the options we have here. Perfect Guard, Fable Charge, Enhance. I'm gonna go with this. Increase stagger to duration 1. I think that's one I'm looking Yes, that's one I would like. So yeah, we're gonna go with this one. So I changed my mind. The ones I went with are the ones I just said like 14 times. We don't need to go through it again. Yeah, I'm very happy with that choice. Or choices. And then we have a little bit of a shortcut here. Drop down, and we're good to go. Okay, so we got another boss fight coming up, so I'm gonna go out here and do my little get our thing charged up. Whatever, Majigger. Maybe I will go for that Fable Art slot. Having that at 4 could be really beneficial. I just wanted to get another pulse seal. I think healing is way more important at the beginning of the game. So that's why I went for that. But yeah, Fable Arts will be the next one we go with. You don't necessarily need to get 2 in each one. You can go for any of them you want. I want to fill out all 5 acts first and then work towards unlocking the rest with quartz. While also preserving a lot of quartz for a mechanic down the road. Moving on. To that boss. That's the problem. I there briefly, and that's all I can remember. Well, we can go this way now because that guy's. Oh no, that's a different way. We would want to go this way up the ladders instead of the fireball pit. I wish there was a platform that opened here that saves us our time. That would have been peak, but whatever. Alright, we're going the wrong way. Yeah, this area is very maze-like. I'm not a huge fan of it. I want to say the areas later in the game become a little more linear, which I don't mind. I'm gonna rest. I don't want to waste the healing on that. That's on me. I don't know if it's me, but I feel like if you roll in water, you lose that fire effect more, so that could be kind of useful. And I suppose we did encounter another gimmick called Shock. Let me see what that does. Shock is stamina recovery is drastically lowered when in shock bar, when in shock. So just keep that in mind, even when partially failed. Yeah, that's one that we don't like. I would say that's probably the worst one out of all the status conditions. Having low stamina could be very dangerous. Okay, so that's the way to the guy from the other side. We do have to deal with the fireball one more time, but it's all good in the hood. The enemy's kind of slow, so I'm just gonna not care about it. Except I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna die. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Someone died. Wasn't me? No. Okay, moving on. Yes. We want to go this way towards the mannequins, and there's a ladder down there. Yep. Okay. Found the path. Ow. So this guy, I remember having a hard time with way back. He's very fast and dodges. I can't really say much else about him, honestly. I don't fully remember a lot about this guy. You just want to be... You just want to be really good at countering his attacks and blocking.
I must atone for my sins. I must kill more puppets. More.
Okay, so we can't unlock the shortcut until he's dead.
All puppets must die. Every single one. Wait. Those clothes. Leo? You came back? I killed countless puppets to atone for what I did. I didn't mean to break my vow. I was just so scared. I'm sorry I ran away. Oh, if you're a ghost, just leave me be. It's the weight of guilt. The burden never gets lighter. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets!
I don't think that did damage to him. Nope. Come on, buddy. Oh.
I wish I'd known.
We have not dealt a
Surviving
single
is a
thing
hell
of
of its
damage
own.
to him yet. Oh, this is bad. Her stamina's low.
I wish
Cool.
I'd known. Surviving is a hell of its own.
I want to get away from him, so let's get behind the table, heal up, charge our stamina. Cool. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't think this fight's gonna be on our
I
side.
can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
Game, come on. I'm not dealing a lot of damage.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
Oh my god. What is with me? His attacks are able to stagger me. I can't reach his attack, him at all. He could stagger me out of damage. Game. Oh my god. We did a lot of damage to him. I'm gonna heal up. I panicked there, but... I think we made a good choice going with the stagger duration, because I'm pretty sure he would have ran out of that duration much sooner if I hadn't gone there. I gotta learn guards. This is the fight that really needs you to start using. Perfect guard. Nice. And GG, no reason. Stalker's Promise, which is a gesture, Survivor's Mask, and something else I
I was
didn't see.
afraid to die.
Survivor's Hunting Apparel. Or Hunting Apparel. This is it. That looks kind of cool. I'll wear that. I don't really care for the mask though, so I'm not gonna go for it. I'm just gonna say it. We got some really nice ones starting off, but I kind of don't like a lot of the mask items. They kind of look hideous, so we're not gonna be wearing a lot of them. I like the Treasure Hunter's mask because it just looks the most gorgeous. That was a challenge and a half, surprisingly. But I'm glad we finally got that guy killed off. And with that, we have finished basically most of the factory outside of that one area. Kind of over there. I gotta go the other way. Hell, I'm pretty sure this is now a new shortcut. We could just go this way with, we're close to a level up. And the more times you level up in this game, pretty box standard mechanic, the more currency is required to level up additionally. And we did some cleanup.
Best of luck to you, my...
Take care, you don't
man, I did pretty good. I defeated 2 major bosses and, or I guess mini bosses of sorts. I feel like I'm doing good. Not to jinx it or anything like that. Let's go back and heal. That was just a bad, like, I wish I did better at that. Human enemies, you need to learn to guard. I at the end there finally snapped out of like my old playstyle, so hopefully that lasts. I cannot level up. That's all good. Anyway, my friends, here you can have the ability to switch your Legion arm. So if you don't really like this one, you can switch this. I'm going to be sticking with this though, the Momentous, just for the time being. I actually kind of started liking it a lot. In the next episode, we're going to be continuing through the factory on our way to save what's his face. See you guys then.